Somehow Air-Deraan returned.
That's right. After splitting with the concept of Clone Wars amicably to focus on our careers, we are back years later to talk about my favorite show in the universe, Clone Wars.
Yeah!
I am like I need to say my word first.
What's your word?
For me being Luke, and word for my friend being
Freddie, that's my word.
This is going really well.
Yeah.
I have to tell you, Freddie, I'm just really excited to be here.
You're excited to be back in the depths of Clone Wars.
We can get into this later, but like within seconds of booting up the episode that we're gonna talk about today,
A lot of booting.
I was so in my element,
Yeah.
for better or worse.
I mean, it's a good restarting point, I would say. And what restarting point is that, actually?
That is episode 4 of season 2 of Clone Wars. Senate Spy.
Exactly, yeah.
Featuring everyone's most favorite character, Rush Clovis.
Yeah, you've all got your little action figures of him, so I bet everyone's so excited.
Everyone is definitely not groaning and tuning out just at the thought of this man and what he brings by his presence.
Yes?
Maybe.
I know a lot of people dislike this kind of, like conceptually, these kind of episodes in Clone Wars. We probably will get to that, but...
The episodes of Clone Wars that mostly center around romance, I guess, ish. They don't necessarily, but that is what a fair chunk of this is. And by romance, I mean angst.
Yeah, oh man, there's a lot of angst.
Yeah, the most episode 2 that Anakin can get in this show.
It's quite great, though. I mean...
I think we'll get into this pretty quickly, but I think I'm casting my mind back to...
Podcasting your mind back.
I'm podcasting my mind back. I'm strandcasting my mind back to when we did season 1 of Clone Chroniclers.
Yes.
Remember that?
Oh, remember when we tried to do that? We would have failed this episode.
We would have done... There are no clones.
There's no clones this episode, yeah.
For the first time? Maybe, probably not. Definitely not.
Yeah, definitely not.
Casting my mind back to season 1, remember when we were searching for the fabled bad episode of Clone Wars?
Yes?
I don't remember why I brought this up.
You're scaring me!
No, before we watched this, I thought we found it.
Oh.
Knowing what the concept behind this was going to be.
Yeah.
I feel like I skipped straight into our second segment here.
Did we not find the bad episode of Clone Wars?
Arguably, Mystery of a Thousand Moons.
Yeah, because we both wanted to just turn off that episode because what the fuck was with that?
But I feel like
actually still, I know we mentioned it last time, I think, but you got mad at that at the Angel of Iago bit.
Yeah, at that angel showing up unannounced, saying some random bullshit and not being addressed in any way and never being seen again.
Have you considered that it may have been a hallucination on the part of the viewer that the Angel of Iago was there? And that's why no characters ever acknowledge its presence, because only we can see it. Only we have gone mad.
I'm gonna die.
I mean, there's probably someone out there whose favourite character is that angel from Iago in that episode.
If you are that person, dear listener, write your current address into the comments and I will come and kill you.
Oh my god.
Do I have to cut this?
I don't know. But who... I think it's more likely that someone's favourite character will be that angel than it would be that kid.
I much preferred the weird sassy kid who modded out his battle droids. Yeah, he was fine.
What about that Rhodian that exploded? What was his name? His name was Justin! Or
Oh, the guy that got airlocked or something?
What? No,
No,
the Rhodian that was like, we're all gonna get around because Rommel or whatever his name is going to. I'm trying to say Rommel. He's going to like escape Iago, and then he just immediately explodes.
He did have like a human name. That's right.
Yeah, his name was like Robbie or something.
Like Jimmy, like Robert
Jimmy?
Coleman.
Robert Coleman.
He was like a backwards dinosaur man. Hi, Freddy. Welcome to Air-Deraan.
Yes. Oh, we didn't even say the name of the podcast.
We're not even in the first segment
This
yet.
is the podcast on Air-Deraan, the where we Roland Duran.
Oh my god, we're really... What is going on? It's like we haven't done 3 episodes prior to this.
It's like we haven't done 48 episodes prior to this.
It's like, well...
Technically
this is the 51st episode.
Yeah.
Except 2 of them got airlocked.
Doesn't count.
Yeah, we don't talk about Bruno or Obi-Wan or Podcastanu for that matter. Podcastanu, I believe, was the one where you quizzed me on fan theories.
Yes.
Hi,
Yeah.
we are on Air-Deraan.
Yes.
And what do?
We talk about Star Wars, and the subtitle of the podcast is a bad Star Wars podcast. Could you have guessed? Could you have guessed, guys?
I was going to ask you before we did the episode if we wanted to change that.
I find it quite funny because no one else actually has that. I mean, the only other Star Wars podcast that I listen to, their subtitle is the only Star Wars podcast. So I prefer us being...
I feel like it rings very true.
It plays on like a Star Wars story.
Yeah. And Bad Batch.
Yeah, and Bad Batch, yeah.
And the current state of Star Wars as a whole.
Oof.
Yes.
I was going to suggest maybe we should like go along new releases of comics, but then I remembered.
Yeah, no such
thing.
releases.
No such releases, guys. Maybe we should actually begin with our patented segment, the structure of the show.
This show does need some destructure really badly. So what happens in our first segment, Star Destructure, is where we describe the Star Destructure of our podcast.
Deconstruct.
Yeah, it's very labyrinthine. It's a bit of a Rishi maze to get through the episode. So here are the coordinates.
Whoa!
Coordinate number 1.
It's the Star Destructure of the podcast.
Yeah. Coordinate, aka segment number 2,
is Grand Admiral Thoughts. I remembered it this time. After 51 tries of this.
After 5 years in hell.
I remembered it's the Grand Admiral Thoughts, because our thoughts aren't just general. They're grand. Grand Admiral guys. And
they are closely followed by, you might think that we get straight into the nitty-gritty of the episode. You would be very, very wrong.
You'd be fucking dead wrong, guys. It's actually
the complete opposite of nitty-gritty, which obviously is crochet granite.
Obviously. I can't remember our thought process. Like, when did we come up with that? Like, at what stage of On Air-Deraan?
I feel like episode 2.
Yeah.
I feel like we wanted to go into the nitty-gritty, but then we were like, we can't just dive deep immediately, then we will never get anywhere.
Did we come up with all of it on the fly?
No, I think I wanted to do like...
Oh, well, we haven't got to that bit yet.
No, sorry, I'll cut it.
Yeah.
I'll bleep it out.
Yeah.
I might even gonk it out.
Gonk it out. Return of the Gonk.
Oh my god, that's the name of the episode.
No gonks in this episode.
No gonky. Hasn't been made yet.
Hasn't been born.
Ooh, how old is a droid?
First Star Wars movie with no gonk droids was Mandalorian and Grogu.
Is that for real?
That's for real. First Star Wars movie with no gonk droids.
It did have BD-1s though.
It did.
Do you remember that Mother Goose and Goslings? That was really cute. We didn't mention that either.
No, they cut a scene with Ward playing with them though, which was in the promotional material, I think. Like, behind the scenes.
They often cut the best scenes, just like with this episode, which we will get into.
What are you joking?
So, Crochet
Hey,
Granite is where we don't dive into the nitty-gritty,
Yeah.
but instead we glide over the top.
We breeze through, we cover just the main plot points before we get into the true nitty-gritty.
In the following segment,
Yeah.
which is obviously called
The
Nitty-Gritty.
nitty-gritty.
I think I said gritty.
Gritty.
Ooh. And yeah, that's where we just get really microscopic and we talk about all the minutiae. We talk about the textures on people's foreheads. That's my favorite thing to talk about.
I bet you got some ideas about this.
Not this time.
What?
But
not
foreheads.
I've got something to talk about foreheads.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, we'll get there soon enough. To be fair, I watched this episode like 3 weeks ago. You watched it today, I think.
I watched it 3 weeks ago and today.
I was going to as well, but unfortunately wasn't meant to be.
After Nitty Gritty, we have to then do our crowd pleaser. Light side, dark side, and the one in the middle, the Bendu.
Where we highlight each of our favorite bit of the app.
Exactly, and our least favourite bit of the app.
And also a bit of the app that we might not have very strong feelings about, but is notable in some way, shape, or form.
Just realised that I forgot to write them down.
It's fine.
For this episode.
I don't think we've done it since Anakin.
No, I mean, I forgot to write mine down. I'm going to have to come up with them on the fly.
That's what I do every time.
Yay!
Yeah!
And
we love being fly guys.
Wait,
Sky guys, sorry.
At what point do we need to do Motto Rancisis?
Oh, shit!
Is that just whenever?
We haven't done that in so long.
Yeah.
I think we often
Do we do Motto Rancisis before
I think we do it...
Crochet Granite?
Yes.
Okay.
Have you written it down?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Well, we'll do that. So, insert Motto Rancisis before Crochet Granite. And then that's it. That's the start structure of the show. You're welcome.
Yeah, because we're not doing In Predictor Cruiser, because there's no point with a series that came out 17 years ago.
We know 17 years ago.
2009? 10?
This
episode can almost drink and vote.
Jesus Christ. Well...
And this episode can definitely fuck.
Speaking of... What were your Grand Admiral thoughts on this episode?
It felt like returning home, Freddy.
Really?
It kinda sucked. In some ways.
What?
Like, I forgot that Clone Wars, it is, like I said, a 17-year-old show, and it looks like a 17-year-old show. But there's, texture to it. There's, little tiny... bits that I just think are really neat.
Yeah.
I guess I'm a big fanboy of this entire era, so just seeing Mace Windu makes me be like, point at the screen. I know what that is.
Yeah, it's good.
Knowing that this episode leads into a story arc that covers basically a quarter of this season.
No.
5 episodes.
4.
Well, including this.
Oh, okay, yeah, 5 episodes then.
Fifth if we don't include this one, then still that's a big chunk.
Big chunkus.
And following another 3 to 4 episode arc.
Yeah, with Holocron.
Makes me really think really highly of this show again, grading on a curve as always, because this show is what it is. But for what it is, I just really think it's neat.
Yeah.
What about you, Freddy?
I actually really liked it. This is... I sound like such a fucking nerd, but I love this kind of thing. Even though it technically didn't have that much substance, I still really appreciate that it, is doing... is leaning into the more political, the more intrigue elements of Star Wars. It's something that I just like.
It's definitely something that I did not appreciate first time around. As many people haven't, I believe.
Yeah, no, most people fucking hate Rush Clovis and political episodes in Clone Wars because they're like, oh, they're boring, or it doesn't make any sense. But
I feel like those people were just 10 years old.
Yes. But this show is also made for 10 years old. So the mind of George Lucas truly is an enigma because, like, why did he make an episode for 8 to 10-year-olds and begin the way this episode did? It's baffling, but also I really respect it. And it's not that it's like, it is obviously for children and it's appropriate for children, but it's just like interesting that I'll be interested to know the proportion of its target audience that stayed engaged throughout this episode.
That is very interesting.
You know what I mean? Because I feel like, obviously, as an older person now, you know, I'm more like, I did stay engaged because I was watching and taking notes. But
yeah, I feel like this is a good microcosm, this episode, of the breadth of the potential audience for this is. Like, you know, once you start making things simpler for the kids, it's easy to just bring down the entire intended audience to the lowest level, lowest common denominator. But with the subject matter and, like, you could always say thing that this episode adapts, like, that's something that you need to be like 40 years old to enjoy. You don't have to be, but like you've probably seen the same deep dives and seeing that this, to an extent, is sort of adaptation, a kid-friendly version of a Hitchcock movie.
But also, it is simplified to a point where it's almost just the trope.
Yeah, it's basically unrecognizable.
Yeah, it's basically just like the tropes of intrigue, of spying on someone, blah 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 blah.
Sure,
it's distilled to a way that. Yeah.
But also, you're not going to do that if you're making an episode that's just going to be for a 5-year-old. You're not gonna do that for He-Man.
You never know. Maybe.
Might do it for She-Ra, but that's also a different kind of show.
Maybe Masters of the Universe is like adapting Notes from the Underground by Fyodor Dostoevsky. You never know. I haven't seen it. It comes out Saturday.
I've read the book, and if it does do that, I want that movie to burn. I feel like I'm coming to this episode with a vengeance, so
yeah.
Let's fuel that, because
I'm looking forward to the Clone Wars episode that adapts the death of Ivan Ilyich.
I'm not aware of that one. Is that also
Tolstoy?
Yeah.
Also very good. Made me feel things. A book made me feel things. Not like happiness. It just made me sad.
So did Notes from the Underground me, but probably in a different way than you.
Where were we?
I believe we said our Grand Admiral thoughts.
Yeah.
We sent them off to a different galaxy with some Purgil.
What?
Or not. Maybe a Grey Man killed them. I don't know. Spoilers.
Grey Man?
Rook.
Oh, he's dead.
Didn't he?
In canon, he's dead.
Didn't Rook kill Thrawn in Legends?
He did, but
spoilers?
In canon, he's dead.
Yeah, Zeb threw him into like a generator or something.
Yeah. Wait, you still haven't finished Thrawn trilogy?
The books?
Yeah.
I read book 1 and I wasn't impressed, so I didn't continue.
Oof. I agree that Heirs to the Empire has some faults, but Dark Force Rising is actually really good.
I might read the comic adaptation.
You
just to have the concept for Tantis. The context. Is it Tantis?
What, the mountain is called Tantis.
Is it? On a planet called something else?
Called Wayland.
Wayland. Like Wayland Yutani?
Yes.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Very interesting.
I'm not sure if that was on purpose.
This is Star Wars. They steal from everything.
But it was Timothy Zahn in the 90s, though. I'm not sure. Like, I know that's obviously post-Alien, but I wonder if he was just like Wayland because it's like whatever the reason was for Wayland to be Wayland.
It's a land to which they need to find their way to.
Yeah.
You know, in the Brander Lawson school of naming things.
Yeah, exactly. It could be something like that.
Yeah.
You need to read Dark Force Rising. I'm just thinking of all the things you haven't
experienced. I don't want to, okay?
Yeah.
I've not really enjoyed a single book centered on this Chiss fellow, okay?
He's not centered on him. He's just the villain. It's not going to have
He might
any
as
of
well
that,
be.
like, swinging on bloody vines on Kashyyyk nonsense. Not going to have those friggin' the Bims of Bimial in their yellow jackets, like in Heir to the Empire.
Is it going to have the Grisk?
No, they didn't exist. No
Is
matter
it
what...
going to have the fucking... I still haven't even continued
It's got
Lesser Evil. I'm sorry.
Dark Force Rising has got Garnbel Iblis.
Whomst. Did Talon Card come back?
Talon Card's in all three of them.
Is Mara Jade in them?
Yes, yeah.
Is Rook in them?
Yes.
Is the Wookiee that has a speech impediment that allows him to speak basic in the sequel books? He's in the first one.
I don't remember. Probably not.
Is Bib Fortuna in them?
I don't think so.
I
Are we
d-
just going through all Star Wars characters to see if
Is
they're in?
Lee Char in them?
Uh,
Is Savage Opress in
oh,
them?
fuck's sake.
Is Savage and Maul's other brother in them?
Well, Icarus or... the other
No,
one?
no, they have a real brother.
They have a real... In real life.
Yeah, his name is like Talon or something. It's not Talon.
Talon Card.
No,
Talon Card is...
they have another brother. It's
They-
like Malice or something.
Malice?
Yeah, like he has to kill him. Savage has to kill him to something.
Oh, yeah.
Or maybe he just called him brother because they're all Night Brothers,
They're
and
like,
Wikipedia
"Brother!"
being what it is, they list him as their actual brother.
Yeah.
I feel like I should cut all of this. We're still in Grand Emerald Thoughts. You know what? No, let's just move on.
Well, I'm genuinely, like, shocked that... You should experience it. I was going to, like, force you to start, like, for the podcast, an entire, like, read of all post Return of the Jedi books, starting with True Bakura, and then progressing through the timeline. Why did you commit seppuku just then?
True seppuku.
Oh. For fuck's sake.
I don't know. I feel like that might be, if I'm, spoiler alert, I
Whoa.
might cut this, but like, if I'm subjecting you to my personal horrors, then maybe you can subject me to something I might enjoy. I don't know. This is...
Because some of them are good, like actually good. Even the cancelled book, Heart of the Jedi, which I read, I thought that had some quite a lot of redeeming elements.
Is it based on Heart of Darkness?
No, it's not based. Could you imagine?
It's not...
Apparently, that was George. Sorry, I cut you off, but I was going to say. Apparently, that was George Lucas's intention for. Well, one of his ideas for the sequel trilogy was to have Luke play the role
of Colonel Kurtz.
Of Colonel Kurtz.
He like sort of did.
But I think it was going to be even more.
Interesting.
Yeah, which is kind of insane to think that
Talk
he's
about
do...
character assassination.
Yeah, so
like,
I don't know.
Jake Skywalker, eat your heart out.
Yeah, so I don't know if it would be more like Apocalypse Now, Colonel Kurtz, or if it would be like Heart of Darkness, Kurtz.
I don't remember them that well to be able to tell them apart, to be honest. I know that
It's more or less the same, I guess. But...
I mean, Marlon Brando went like way off script as he tends to, that right?
He doesn't. He refuses to learn lines.
Yeah.
Well, he's dead, right?
I think so.
Refused.
I'm pretty sure he died like between Superman movies.
Whoa.
Because like they had to like reuse some of him.
And they stuck post-it notes on
one
the
of
baby
them.
for him to read the lines.
That's insane.
I learned that on Mr. Sunday Movies.
Wah-ba-la-ba-dub-dub. No? Is that worse or better than Wawa-Weewa?
I think that's worse. That's worse.
Speaking of worse, just wait for next week's episode. Weeks?
Oh my god.
Right, yeah.
Oh my god.
I mean...
Anyway.
Anyway.
Should we get on to the crochet ground out of the episode?
I think so.
I'm banned from tangents, so... Luke, what was the story? What happened in this episode?
So in this episode, Anakin and Padme are preparing for some, premarital bliss. No, marital bliss.
Post-marital
bliss. Sorry, I forgot that in
they got
the
married.
next movie
So the whole point,
Yeah. They're getting ready for some marital bliss, and then, oh no, they're both getting called into work. Or rather,
just Anakin.
Anakin is getting called into work, and Padme is mad May.
Yeah, she's mad.
So...
Bit uncharacteristic, but we'll get there.
Shenanigans of relationship dynamics ensue. There's a whole thing where there's a spy in the Senate, potentially. And who might be the best person to find out if this hot, eligible bachelor, Rush Clovis, is an actual spy than his old flame, Padme.
Yeah, eligible bankler
clan.
Yeah. So Padme doesn't want to do it until Anakin tells her, "I don't want you to do it," and then she's like, "I'm gonna fucking do it."
So she accompanies this man to his homeworld-ish.
No, it's not his homeworld. He's going on a diplomatic mission to Cato Nemoidia, and
and Padme dons her second most slutty outfit and goes with him as a date ? And who is her ride for this other than a certain other hot man called Anakin?
Yeah. Anakin is in disguise. There's shenanigans ensue on the ship when Rush Clovis wants to try and like snuggle up to Padme and kiss her, and so Anakin induces turbulence, which was pretty funny.
It's very cool. They get to Cato Nemoidia, everyone's favorite bridge.
Yeah.
And turns out he is a spy.
Yeah.
Whoa.
He gets called to a meeting with Lot Dodd, the senator of Cato Nemoidia, and Poggle the Lesser, Archduke of friggin' Geonosis, and they have like a little conversation. Essentially the banking clan through Rush Clovis is financing a new droid factory on Geonosis, presumably funneling the funds through the Trade Federation, I think. I don't know. Whatever.
I don't think it gets into too much detail on that.
No, but Padme overhears it, and she's like, fuck. But
I need to spy out this information back to the Republic.
Yeah. So they then go to dinner. What was it?
Padme gets poisoned.
She gets poisoned, by Lot Dodge. That was his plan, was just to fucking kill her. Then they have
shenanigans ensue.
Padme tries to... Well, she does steal the plans from the from the little computer, because Rush Clovis has the worst password imaginable.
Imagine having your password be your crush from 10 years ago.
Oh, he's such a fucking chud. Jesus Christ, could you imagine? Oh, God. Rush Clovis, man.
Then he has a mini change of heart, I guess. He ends up
to save Padme from poisoning, because he's like, he loves Padme still, essentially.
Basically, yeah. So he semi-betrays... Well, he basically betrays...
He literally pulls a gun on Lot Dodd and says, "Give me the antidote." And then after he gives Padme the antidote, Lot Dodd literally says, "Have you lost your mind?" Which is really funny.
But the other chud of the episode, Anakin, is like, "Well, good luck figuring it out yourself."
He just fucking leaves. So, the whole thing was Rush Clovis would get the antidote from Lot Dodd if Anakin then gives back the plans. But Anakin just doesn't do it, which is so funny. And then he just flies off. And then the last shot is battle droids appearing and Lot Dodd basically being like, "You're really in it now, Rush Clovis. You're fucked." Which is quite funny. So that's the whole episode. We actually covered that pretty quick.
Yeah. Succinct.
So let's go into
we're not going back to general thoughts.
Let's go back into nitty gritty. So
let's go forward to nitty gritty even.
Whoa.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No. Motto Rancisis.
We forgot Motto Rancisis before.
The motto of this episode was, "A true heart should never be doubted." What the fuck? Anakin was quite possessive. I don't think he should not have been doubted with his overbearing intentions.
There was a lot of doubting. I feel like it should not have been doubted that Rush still had a... Is his name Rush because he has a crush?
Whoa. Big Time Rush. Do you remember that show?
I only
Yeah.
know it from the
From
Vine.
that, yeah. I mean, I never watched it, really. I just remember that. Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like the mottos are still just sort of
Just there.
vague.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, a true heart should never be doubted. What does that refer to? Does that refer to, like, Padme? Like, Anakin should not have doubted Padme? Because there was a moment when Padme hugs Rush Clovis, which I thought that bit was really good. Like, when Padme was holding the plans behind her back, I'm literally acting it out. And Rush Clovis is like, "Give me your hand, Padme." And she's like, because in the other hand she's holding a drink. So she's like, and she goes in for a hug and sneakily has the data card behind Rush's back. And then Anakin walks in. He's like, "Am I being cucked?" But no, I didn't like saying that. But then Anakin like uses the Force to take the.
Well, Padme straight up did that to then pass it on to Anakin straight away.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Which is something that's basically straight from the Hitchcock movie.
Whoa.
Very cool. Yeah, I don't know. Motorensis, honestly, it's the segment where we either prove ourselves to be dummies or where we find the part of this show that works the least.
Well, I mean, it's a sub-segment of... We can say that. It's a sub-segment of nitty-gritty. So we can just move on if we want.
Let's move on.
What did you think to Padme's oddly large ribcage? Do you remember that?
Ribcage, specifically.
Her first dress. She's got like a really elongated rib cage for some reason. It's really weird.
Her proportions are
like
very cartoony.
Yeah, and then like when she has her dinner dress on, like she looks genuinely anorexic. It's kind of like distressing.
I called this her, sluttiest dress since the room of Strictly Non-Sexual Matters.
Was that her second dress?
That was the one with... That was her first dress.
Her first dress,
The second one I wrote, it gets even slinkier. The armless shoulder wrist warmers.
Yeah, it's
like the Rayman of dresses.
Whoa! Could you imagine? Has there been a Padme Rayman?
What?
Presumably, like, is there a Star Wars Rayman? Like, there might be a Padme Rayman.
Is there a Star Wars Rayman?
Maybe. Well, I don't know. How long is Rayman like too dated?
Rayman, like they just announced a new game yesterday.
Whoa, timely.
Technically, it's a remake, but still,
yeah,
it's a remake of the last game they made.
Oh, that's not a good sign.
That's very Naughty Dog of them.
Is Rayman Naughty Dog?
No, it's Ubisoft actually.
Yeah.
No, what Naughty Dog did is they released. So they, famously they did, what's the fucking mushroom game? Not Mario.
Last of Us.
They did Last of Us. They did another Nathan Drake game. They did, I think before they even did The Last of Us 2, they remade the previous game.
And then they did Last of Us 2.
And I think that they
remake.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah.
What are they doing? Yeah. Yeah, and they did The Last of Us remaster in between of those as well.
Just make a new game.
Like, even Skyrim has the decency to just be a re-release, while they don't work on any other game.
Jesus Christ. I think they've only just started work on Elder Scrolls 6.
Yeah, even though they announced it, 6 years ago?
Yeah.
More?
I think they just did that because Fallout 76 was, like, had the potential to tank their, shares. So they just like, actually, Elder Scrolls 6.
It's giving the oil market changing dramatically just because one man said that maybe they will stop shooting.
Whoa, maybe that happened. That would be a good Clone Wars episode.
Yeah, like a clearly crazy leader.
I think it is a Clone Wars episode in manipulating the markets. That happens, but in like season 5. What? In the Clovis episodes.
when they actually go to his home world.
Yeah, when they go, well,
He's
kind of his home world.
adopted,
He
but
is.
his adoptive family's world.
Yeah, he was adopted by the Moons.
Mm-hmm.
Interestingly, he talks about like putting the wrath of Scipio into Lot Dodd when he's like pretending with Padme that he's on her side. So that implies that Scipio at this point in the Clone Wars was the like home of the banking clan, because we know it is at the end of the Clone Wars.
Where else would it be?
Moonlinst, the homeworld of the moons.
Oh, I'll have to take your word for it. I've never
when-
heard of this place.
What? It's in the original 2003 Clone Wars cartoon.
I've never watched that.
What? Oh my god!
I watched like maybe half of it.
I
don't like
the
it.
first half had the big battle with like Dirge and the jousting. That's the Battle of Moonlinst, which is the
Okay.
moon's homeworld and where the banking clan was centered.
Okay, I have seen that.
So that happens at the start of the Clone Wars. When this episode came out, that was still canon. So my headcanon would be that after the Battle of Moonlinst, the banking clan then moved to Scipio.
Or they had multiple bases.
Yeah, or they did that. Yeah.
Much like when we spoke about whatever the hell we spoke about last episode. The Bith? No.
The Bith?
The Gran. The Gran having multiple homeworlds.
Yes.
Because they're filthy colonizers.
They are. They get, yeah.
Poor Dugs.
Poor Dogs indeed, apart from Sebulba, because he tried to kill a kid.
Yeah.
So,
Anyway.
Anyway, on the topic of Slate 9.
Yeah, Padme looked kind of busted.
Yeah. But...
And I really enjoyed when Anakin goes to kiss her and clips through her face.
Oh, I didn't notice that. Does he actually?
Yeah, like they didn't really animate it much. He just smooshed his face through her model.
That's quite funny. It's also quite funny that it's like literally just... The episode literally just begins with like a booty call.
Yeah, I thought it was really cute actually.
Yeah.
Like that's the sort of thing we just don't really get from Star Wars because that's not the kind of show any of the shows are.
No, but it's not. It's more slice of life type thing. You see how Anakin and Padme's relationship actually is off screen.
You see that they like to eat like purple boxes.
Well, I've got a thing for you. So, I've got, for some reason, I have all my notes in one place because...
Did you find out what their takeout food was?
Yes, I did find out what their takeout form.
Oh my god.
So, on the side of the takeout box, it says warm food. but on the top, it says sushi.
What? Warm sushi?
Warm sushi.
That's vile.
They eat warm sushi in Star Wars. What the fuck?
That's absolutely gross.
Could you imagine? It's like...
Can you actually read Aurebesh?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I read it on StarWars.com.
Okay.
So could you? That would be a good skill for like my CV. I can fluently read Arabic.
If they don't ask you what that is, it does sound pretty impressive.
Pretty good, yeah. Imagine then having to say, is the language used in Star Wars first created for Return of the Jedi in 1983? Yeah, I sound like a bit like an idiot.
I mean, depending who you are interviewed by.
Yeah.
Where is the energy? I need to sippy my calf.
But no, it is kind of interesting that they actually textured the little box. I quite like seeing it. There's a lot of food talk in this episode, actually. Because Padme then talks about her specialty. Mm-hmm. Did you write it down?
No.
Her specialty that she makes, that she was going to make to eat with the warm sushi, was 5 blossom bread.
Oh, I should have written that down because that sounds tasty.
I wonder if it's like a riff on like 5 spice.
Maybe.
But I don't know what 5 spice bread is. And also, do you really eat bread with sushi? No.
You shouldn't double up on your carbs, no. Maybe,
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe like, the case could be made for like toast, I guess. Like, it would be still
Toast with
strange, but
sushi?
like, I feel like something crunchy might complement it.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, fusion,
Fusion, full stop.
yeah, fusion cuisines, you know?
Yeah.
You can have Tex-Mex, you can have whatever. This can be fusion of Nubian and wherever hell that food is, I guess.
Yeah.
Calamari cuisine.
Calamari sushi. Yeah, maybe.
Hmm.
But also there's like they a whole dinner scene. I didn't notice any food on their plates, if I'm honest.
I haven't either. I only noticed the wine.
Yeah. But R2 was at one point holding one of those like little sticks that like Luke eats in Empire Strikes Back.
Oh, that's nice.
But one of my favorite moments is when, after finishing the food, the Rush Clover says, "My compliments to the droid," for the food. It's like, fucking hell. I don't know why I found that so funny.
Do you think that's like... Is that problematic in the world of Star Wars? Assuming that you've been like served by a droid or something, or dehumanizing potentially?
Well, they had a lot of droids in this episode.
And a lot of kinds of droids.
Well, one particular kind of droid.
Sex bots, if you will.
I mean, they literally kind of were.
Horrible sex bots, as I put down in my thing.
Do you know how much they cost?
Go on.
In universe. 25,000 credits each.
How much is that in Whoopie Whoopie?
I don't know how much that is in Whoopie Whoopie, actually. I was going to find out how much a Star Destroyer was. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. I didn't get the name of the sex bots, like what they were actually called.
Do you reckon that there's like a pun in there somewhere?
What, like S-E... No.
Double hockey sticks.
What?
H-E double hockey sticks is what like very religious Americans say so that they don't have to say hell.
What's wrong with Americans?
Plenty. But they did make Star Wars.
Oh, Imperial Star Destroyer is a bit more than 25,000 credits, to be fair. 150 million credits.
Sounds to me like a credit is like vaguely equivalent to $1.
Yeah, kinda. But also, $25,000 for a sex robot?
I mean, they're top of the line. I mean, just think of where we see them in the Senate and the freaking Trade Federation's palace.
Weird like restaurant where they're and that restaurant, according to StarWars.com, was fully outfitted with articulated, self-propelled mechanical chairs.
That's dope.
Yeah.
I love that for them.
I
wish it was mechanical chess.
Mechanical chess?
Chess, which is canon in Star Wars.
Is it? What?
Yeah.
Other than like Dejeric?
Yes, Dejeric and chess both evolved from a much older game.
What?
Or evolved, like were variations of a much older game.
Yeah.
And one of them is apparently a lot more badass.
Huh.
Than both chess and Dejeric.
More badass in what sense?
Unclear.
Oh. I got it wrong. Sorry. It's all articulated, self-propelled mechanico chairs. Which sounds cooler, actually.
It's like conveyor X trail crawlers.
Trail clawed.
That they also have on Cato Nemoidia.
Whoa. Do they?
Not in this episode, but they get them later in the timeline.
Yeah.
Same. It's the trains that were in Solo.
Oh. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
What did you think of seeing Katie and Moidia? This is the first time we've seen it in the show.
In the show, yes, not in canon, because it appears briefly in the Return of the Revenge of the Sith of the Jedi.
When Plo Koon fucking dies.
Allegedly.
Dave Filoni really wanted him to not die there. I mean, he told George Lucas that he wanted him to appear as a Force ghost in Return of the Jedi.
Mm-hmm.
And what was it? because Dave Filoni kept saying how much he loved Plo Koon and all this, and he wanted Plo Koon to have more appearances in the Clone Wars, George Lucas said only a diseased mind would have Plo Koon as their favorite character, which is so fucking funny.
That's so rude.
I know. It is so funny.
No, I did enjoy seeing Cato Neimoidia. It's a very underused planet, I feel, for how, like, maybe not iconic, but by how instantly recognizable it is because of its bridge cities.
Yeah.
Like, I've not really seen anything like that anywhere else.
Apart from the bridge cities in season 7 of the Clone Wars.
Which were inspired by Cato Neimoidia.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't just make it Cato Neimoidia.
Because they wanted to go other places, I suppose. Yeah.
But, yeah.
No, I do like it. It was a well-realized setting as well. It was pretty unlike most other things we see in Star Wars. It was It was very, like, European aristocratic.
Yeah, hence some of those paintings that you researched.
That I did in fact research them. There were 3 of them. One of them referencing the very famous Napoleon portrait, Napoleon crossing the Alps.
Yeah.
Except it's Neimoidian on one of them big duck horses from Naboo. A Kano or something. Kadu. One of them was Empress whatever of Russia.
Yeah. Catherine the Great.
That's the one.
But she's a Neimoidian. And the third one that I think was original? Yeah.
Potentially.
Which one was that?
The one that isn't those 2.
Oh. I can't remember. One thing that's really weird is that on my rewatch, ignoring the fact that I was watching it on my phone, as James Cameron advises you watch all films, I couldn't really see the portraits at all. It feels like the lighting was done in a way that you would hardly see them, which is kind of odd.
It makes sense. They feel not universe breaking, but they feel like too much of a joke to be like in the forefront. I guess. Kind of like the warm sushi.
They do use similar portraits in The Force Unleashed 2, though.
I was hoping I would blow your mind.
Oh no, I've played that game so many times. I know all the casino bits. I know all of that kind of stuff. I know how the bridge cities in that game go the other way instead of under. They go above,
cool.
Which is kind of odd. So they hang down instead of go up.
Allegedly, that was one of the original concepts for Neimoidia. The Kaito Neimoidia went through a couple of concepts. Are you aware of these?
No.
So originally, Kaito Neimoidia was going to be a gas giant with a big ring space station around it.
Yeah.
Which then they used in season 6 for the planet, for the, I guess, station where Tup gets Order 66. That one.
Yeah.
The Bingo Vingo.
It looks awfully a lot like Kuat as well.
Yeah. Apparently that was inspired by the Lucre Hulks. The big donut around the big sphere.
Yeah.
But then they used that for something else. Then they went on to... Then there was something with Seleucami.
Yeah.
They made another concept for it. Then they used for something else. Which I think was the... cities hanging under a thing. It didn't end up being used for Seleucami. It ended up being used for a different planet in the episode Sabotage, which is the start of the arc where Ahsoka gets framed.
Yeah.
And Seleucami, obviously, is just like a normal planet.
Relatively.
Where Cutler Quain deserted.
It looks kind of different in the episode than it did in Revenge of the Sith.
What did it look like in Revenge of the Sith again?
Just like red and rocky.
Oh yeah, that's where... Was it...
Stas Ali dies. She's with Commander Neo.
Oh yeah, she's on the land speeders.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. I know Star Wars.
You know Star Wars. But I don't know Garm Bel Iblis. Are you shitting me? Do you know Borsk Failure?
What?
What? Oh my god!
Is that a name?
Yeah, that's a dude. Yeah.
His name is Failure.
Yeah, Borsk Failure. fuck's sake.
I know other things. I know way more about Reef Silas than you do.
Yeah, I know that's true. Yeah.
Do you even know who Buckets of Blood is?
Yeah, he's in Light of the Jedi.
Oh, right, yeah.
I'm pretty
Corbin
sure.
Buck, yeah, she sure is. Do you even know who Axel Greylark is? He's a good character.
Is he? He might be on a cover.
He is on the cover.
He's on a cover in Phase 2.
Convergence.
Yes, I got it right. See,
or Cataclysm.
One of the two. I think the first one. I think the first one's a dude. Second
I think
one's
it's
a
the
woman.
second one just to spite you.
Okay. Fair enough.
I think it's the superior of the two books.
Whoa.
Read the High Republic. I don't care. Sue me. I don't care. I'm moving on. Yeah, Catherine de Moida. Cool ass planet.
Cool. Yeah. No, I liked it. And I like the fact that, like, in the featurette for this episode, like, Dave Filoni went not into detail, but he did make it clear that Katie Nemoidia is still part of the Republic. Like, that's why Lot Dodd is the senator for Katie Nemoidia.
And the Trading Federation has a representative in the Senate as well, right?
Which is Lot Dodd, I think.
Don't they have two people?
I
I have a feeling that Trade Federation and Nemoidia are separate within the Senate.
They should be, but I don't know if they actually are. I wrote Trade Federation. What's wrong with me? It says Lot Dodd when I says representative of the Trade Federation. So what if I search Katie Nemoidia? Because Katie Nemoidia is only one of 3 or 4 purse worlds of the Nemoidians. So there's Daco Nemoidia and like Kado Nemoidia, and then there's Kato Nemoidia. And then there's also Nemoidia, but they like ruined it with like toxic waste and stuff. Similar to Duro.
The planet of the Duros?
Yes.
Or isn't it similar to the Hutt original planet? Or did I just have a cataclysm that was unrelated to them?
Varl.
Varl.
I think, yeah. Probably.
Star Wars is a little political, isn't it?
Yeah.
They
Apparently,
do mention climate change in this episode as well.
They do, yeah. Very quickly, I will say that there is no listed senator for Katie Nemoidia.
I guess I'm wrong then.
It would make sense for them to be separate, but I don't think they've ever gone into detail for that.
Separate
But equal.
ist?
No, separatist.
Uh-huh.
Jesus Christ. Wait. What did I just cut you off on about?
I don't know.
I'm trying to remember.
Cool ass episode. There was a featurette saying some shit.
Yeah, Dave Filoni was like, yeah, Katie Nemoidia is still part of the Republic, but he does say the Trade Federation is selling weapons to both the Republic and the CIS.
Whoa,
So-
they did freaking DJ before DJ.
Yeah, so it's we already knew this, but it's nice that it's confirmed that Dave Filoni at least understands and understood then that like all of these corporations, while forming the Separatist Council, as seen in Episode 3, they are also used by the Republic. So he even name drops the Commerce Guild.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember that one?
No.
I think that's the one with the like Maya Sue or something like that.
I feel like that might be too deep of a
Okay,
lore for me
yeah,
right now.
She was in Episode 2, I think. She was like the one with the neck rings.
I remember a lady with neck rings
Yeah,
on
lady,
the same
yeah.
table as Wat Tambor
Yeah.
and the other
So
weirdos.
yeah, Wat Tambor, Techno Union. There's a Gran as well.
Mm.
I forget what corporation he's in control of.
Might not ever have been said.
There's quite a few. There's quite a few corporations that make up the CIS's Separatist Council.
And they are the real inner circle that are the real evil guys, because guess what, people? Corporations are evil.
Yeah, George Lucas, he knew it.
Star Wars has always been like this.
Yeah. It's
Newt Gunray is Ronald Reagan.
Yeah. It's quite funny.
It's really funny. It goes over everyone's head, especially because of the accent. That was very unfortunate.
Well, they tone it down. Like, episode 2 is much better than episode 1.
And in this episode also, like, you can tell where the inspiration came from, I think, but it's a lot less egregious, I
Do
wanna
find
say.
it still funny, though. I'm sorry.
Like, we will never be able to unhear it,
Yeah, but that's
unfortunately.
because of episode 1, and
Yeah.
that sounds a bit too far.
Mhm.
But what did you think to Rush Clovis's password? Like, I know we mentioned it briefly, but Padme, the ones that she tried were Scipio, Banking Clan, Baron Rush Clovis, Rush, and then she tried Padme. Password accepted.
So, I mean, I know this is a literal cartoon, but it's
Yeah.
so cartoony.
Can you imagine?
Cartoonish.
So if we take a look at it literally, she's assuming that Rush Clovis's intelligence is so low that he would put this top secret in plans for the biggest droid factory in the galaxy, and he would either have the password be his own name or the planet he's from or the corporation he works for. But no, instead he named it after his ex.
And there's like not even a safety feature that would even like make her wait 10 seconds to try again.
And there's no two-factor authentication. I don't think that existed in 2009.
Likely not. Maybe it's somewhere maybe DARPA had already started toying with it because they created everything.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's it is what it is. That's one of the more kiddie aspects of this episode.
Yeah. One of?
Well, the jealousy and the hijinks.
Yeah.
That also doesn't feel like a very high reading level, but I can
still
stomach
fun.
it. Yeah, it wasn't nearly as annoying as I had expected and as you led me to believe.
I thought it was good. I always thought this was going to be good.
I'm pretty sure you told me this was going to be like Anakin's Jealous, the episode.
I thought I got it mixed up with one of the episodes in the Rush Clovis arc of season 5. When
other time we see him.
When he beats up Rush Clovis.
Mm-hmm.
Or is that season 6? Yeah, when he
when he
gets in a fist fight with him. Because that bit's iconic. But yeah, that does not happen this episode.
And also, spoiler alert, it's in canon heavily implied that he then kills him.
Does he? What?
Did you read, or are you aware of Skywalker, A Family at War?
Yes.
The in-universe biography of the Skywalker
Was
clan.
that written by Christian...
it was a lady.
Kirsten Baver.
I believe so.
She wrote the episode guide for this episode.
Interesting.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah. So in that, it said that it's unclear whether Rush let go of Anakin's hand or if Anakin pushed him, and we will never find out.
That's so funny. That's really funny.
I feel like I need to get that book.
I own it.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Have you read it?
It's at home.
Have you read it?
No, I haven't read it yet. No. But I did read the first couple pages because it confirms in canon that Anakin was born off-world. He was not born on Tatooine. He was born off-world, and he was originally a slave of Gardula the Hutt, who then he was either sold or was bought or whatever by Watto. So
that's probably why she features in the Kylo book. Now that I think about it,
what, Gardula the Hutt?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, maybe
she's the one who tortures Kylo, and he's like, I must have been missing for like weeks. They're already sending ships to find me. And Gardula's like, you've been here for 2 hours, man.
He's such a loser.
Oh, it's so funny.
I love him. Yeah.
I go back and forth on Kylo, but he's not the... I don't think I ever hate him.
You just gotta imagine him like...
He's the ultimate chud.
How Boba Fett is in Return of the Jedi.
Ugh.
Like, aura farming, and then goes out the dumbest way possible. But that's just like every every possible way of Kylo like failing in some way or just being a loser.
I just don't think they lean into it enough. Like one of the first times you see him, other than the "you talk first, I talk first," is him having a tantrum and ripping apart that console.
Yeah.
Like they just don't really deliver on that, I feel, in the rest of the movies, because they try to take him too seriously.
Maybe, but he still does act like a bit like a man, maybe at times.
But I feel like that's everyone in those movies.
Yeah,
It's just the general tone and quality.
yeah. But that's how it goes.
That's how it goes.
Speaking of the quality, what do you reckon was the deal with that poison? Because Rush Clovis was like, I recognise the symptoms. This is poison. Meanwhile, the only symptom is Padme was thirsty and fainted. Like, how the fuck did he diagnose that was poison that quickly?
Maybe she smelled really bad.
Ooh, I can't wait for the Smell-O-Vision re-release of the Clone Wars.
There are many things I would like to smell in Star Wars, but many, many more that I wouldn't.
Yeah.
For example, Rhodians apparently smell quite badly.
That sounds a bit racist.
Yeah, I mean, they live in the swamp.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's canon. I only know that it's in the past. Speaking of Rhodians, Onakon the Far was in the background in this episode.
Was he?
Spunkstone connection.
Whoa!
I mean, so is Padme, technically.
Yeah,
but
New
cool socks.
Gumray Spunkstone. What did you think to Lot Dodd's splashback?
Splashback.
Yeah, because he drank out the cup.
I wasn't looking that closely at his luscious lips.
And then he gave it back to Padme. Remember, like he drank out the cup first, wiped the poison on with his finger, and then gave the cup to Padme, and then she drank out of it.
So it's possible that he didn't actually give her any poison, and he just gave her his COVID.
Oh my god! This whole time it was fluorescent green.
Yeah, it's powdered Neimoidian phlegm.
Yeah, but it implies rim to lip transfer of poison, because that's how Padme got it. Why are you looking like that?
Don't talk about Padme's lips touching the rim.
The outer rim.
Ooh.
Get your mind out the gutter. Although we are
You don't want to touch the inner rim at all anyway.
Yeah. We are in the colonies, actually.
What is the expansion region?
The one after the colonies.
So they colonized and then the colonies expanded.
I think so, yeah.
Okay. It's like the Carthage, is it? Like a Carthage was a colony that then started making colonies.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Speaking of Carthage, the
purple.
Lucra Hulk was apparently inspired, like its shape, was inspired by the port of Carthage. Like the shape of the port of Carthage. See,
Star Wars is good.
Yeah.
When it's not great, like they're pulling from so many like deep cuts and tiny little things. This is why I love Clone Wars and why I was so lukewarm on like Mandalorian, which has nothing. The only thing that's inspired by is other Star Wars, which I still like, but it's like you're not getting any of the cool stuff.
Yeah.
Even like Maul, which was once again in objective terms a better made show than Mando's movie, and case could be made than Clone Wars is.
Yeah.
I just don't find these little thingies in there, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I like the weird pentagonal pizza that Brander brought home. But what else is there? That's why I was so obsessed why I sent Freddy a still from the Maul Shadow Lord Prelude comic where there's like an altercation in the market and like a market person is doing the Edward Munch's scream face.
Yeah, that was fun to see.
Star Wars is fun when it does like little tiny touches that you probably not gonna see, but like that play well to the DVD crowd. Like when The Simpsons did that for the VHS crowd back in the day, back when The Simpsons existed. Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of I'm thinking of Futurama.
I owned the Simpsons Star Wars VHS called Bart Wars.
I feel like we've talked about this like 5 times.
Yeah, because that was one of 6. Well, actually, for probably a whole year, that was the only Simpsons VHS that I owned when I was like 6 years old or however old. So me and my sister would continuously watch that to the point. No, I must have been older than 6. However old I was, we would continuously watch that to the point where those 4 episodes are seared into my mind, and I can just remember them with my eyes closed. Much like this episode of friggin' Clone Wars after watching it twice. I'm paying close attention to detail.
Close detail.
Yeah.
You will never unsee this. I mean, you could have picked a much worse episode for this. Like, once again, Padme MVP, kind of. Like, she's such a good spy for the level of shenanigans this episode was.
A lot of manipulation. She was able to manipulate Clovis quick.
And Anakin.
Yeah.
I think.
Kinda.
Being a simp for her or not, like, lady's got game. She's got some serious skills.
Did Rush Clovis and Padme hold hands in this episode?
Ooh, I think they have, actually.
So
are you saying...
Are Luke and Leia actually Rush Clovis's children?
Have we done the maths on this?
I do think it's not possible, given what we know of the timeline, I think.
Like, that would imply that the entire rest of Clone Wars takes place over, 5 months?
Yeah, which I don't think is possible.
No.
That would be quite funny.
No.
Well, although maybe they hold hands in the second Rush Clovis arc. Dun dun dun.
We may never know.
Yeah.
We might get there this decade.
Whoa.
Although, considering how long it took us to get here from the previous episode of Clone Wars...
Look, you never know. You never know.
4 years?
4 years! Is that... How dated of a reference is that? That's like...
In my mind, that's a reference to the review of Kane and Lynch Dog Days, which came out in 2010.
Oh, I was thinking of the Metal Gear Solid... what's it called?
Ground Zeroes.
Ground Zeroes.
But that's not 4 hours. That's like 1 hour.
That was 1 hour. Oh, shit, you're right.
Yeah. The 4 hours... Even that is from 2014.
Fuck! Why are you joking?
No!
Oh my god.
Phantom Pain came out 2015 and Ground Zeroes was the year prior.
Jesus Christ, this is a long time ago. I don't like being faced with the fact that my childhood was a long time ago.
In a galaxy
Far away. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't like being faced with the possibility, which is also something we talked about 5 times, of episode 7 descending to you get the opening crawl and then camera descends on Earth.
That was my nightmare.
That was your nightmare. I feel like you talked about that in Anatomy Skywalker, and which is why it's seared into my brain, because I've been there, edited it, and rewatched it 4 times.
Look, you gotta do what you gotta do. That's the one with the friggin' Moon of Iago. No wonder you're still riled up about that.
Honestly, so true.
Yeah.
But good times.
Good
I've also
times.
rewatched, was it Good Soldiers, when we talked about the sequels to B-Movie? It was either Good Soldiers or our predictions for Bad Batch.
Yeah.
Good Soldiers is the one with it's Barry B. Benson with Grievous's body.
Yeah.
And
Classic.
it's Borat Kazarian, no?
No
Callus.
Borat in this episode. Because there are surprisingly few characters.
Yeah, not a lot of people on screen at all. I think we touched upon this when we watched something.
And they used all of their costume budget for Padme, because Rush Clovis is wearing the same clothes throughout this whole episode, which is quite funny.
Rush Clovis is. Yeah, I mean, he's got one outfit, I suppose. Even Anakin changes clothes.
Yeah. So that's why I think their budget went more towards creating the Nemoidia set, creating Padme's apartment, creating the war room, the Jedi war room.
Well,
That's
I
the
guess
first
so.
time that's been seen in the show. They use
This
it
is true.
later, but it's the first time it's been seen.
It is from the movies, but they still have to like animate
Yeah,
it
so is
and everything.
Padme's apartment. Yeah, and then I think they already had Lot Dodd from earlier episodes. I think
Yeah.
so.
They had Anaconda Far, they had Orn Frita for the background people.
Yeah,
I think Senator Chuchi was in the background as well.
yeah. They've got a couple senators from like the Council of Neutral Systems in the background for some reason.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
and apparently StarWars.com called it a Nemoidian restaurant.
As opposed to what?
No, that's what the restaurant was, like on Coruscant.
Oh, right, that restaurant,
Yeah,
yes.
that was a Nemoidian restaurant.
I mean, I guess they were preparing for the kind of cuisine, you know.
Yeah, well,
If you're in Star Wars, I feel like if you're a diplomat, I feel like you need to have like I feel like you need to rehearse for dinners when you visit other planets, because
Yeah.
what if you go to like the Temple of Doom planet and you get unironically served monkey brains
Yeah.
and baby snakes?
So you got to food train yourself.
Yeah. So that both for like potentially things might be poisonous to you or that you just might have allergies to, or straight up so that you're not horrified at the thought of human food.
Yeah. It's like, oh my god, could you imagine warm sushi?
You take a cow, you take a piece of the cow and you smash it into bits,
Yeah.
and then you put that into 2 things of ground up wheat, maybe with some leaves and a slice of an apple of paradise.
Whoa.
Tomato.
Yeah.
What on earth?
Bruh.
Why would you grind a cow?
Anatomy burger.
Ooh. What's the closest that Anakin has ever come to being a burger?
The closest he's ever come. Oh, fuck's sake.
Crazy.
This episode. No.
I mean, this is this the first time that we've seen them kiss? No. It's very
Surely
much not.
not,
No,
no.
absolutely not. They kiss in episode 2. But
In the show, no, I think
the
they
movie.
kiss in the movie.
in the show, possibly.
I think they probably kiss in like Senate murders. There's a lot of Senate shit recently. All
Recently.
yeah, well, I mean, past 4 years, I guess.
Yeah. In the last... Well, I guess it was technically a season 1 that the last Senate episode was. Like the penultimate or ultimate episode? No, was it...
No, last episode
Oh, heck.
included like
No,
sorry.
Senate was Hamakin.
Oh yeah.
That was before Force awoke us.
Yeah. True.
So that was even longer ago. than that.
Longer.
It was prior to Kenobi show.
Yeah. What did you think to like the writing as a whole in this episode then?
Decent. I didn't have any moments that I have with most modern day live action Star Wars where
Yeah.
I'm like, do a second draft, please.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there were bits that stood out to me either way.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's the first. There's three. Oh my god! There's 3 writers put onto this episode.
Brie Larson,
Yeah.
my favorite.
Tony Gilroy,
You're joking.
I'm joking.
I know you're joking.
Dan Gilroy,
You're still joking. I looked at the list.
Sean Levy.
That's not even a joke anymore.
Yeah, because it's real.
No, it isn't.
Okay. I don't remember who it was.
Why did you bring it up then?
I don't know. No, but I do know that. Oh, this is their only writing credit. The main writer of this episode is their only writing credit. The other 2, they actually worked on Senate murders and the Holocron heist ones.
I believe it's because staff writer means that they like write in like supplementary stuff.
Yeah.
And the other person was a supervising writer, so I guess
Yeah.
they oversaw, I guess, the Senate stuff.
Yeah. They did have like a different feel to it, like in some ways, but is that really down to the writing or down to the directing?
The writing, directing, and maybe just the overall vibe they were going for. Like,
Yeah.
we've touched upon this, and we've to some people might have already been ad nauseum, but we talked about this how this is sort of a kiddie version of Hitchcock's.
What movie are you... Yeah.
I forgot. It's not Nasty or something. There's a movie that Hitchcock made in 1946 about a lady who gets sent to Brazil to infiltrate a bunch of Germans who fled that after World War II and get some information out of them.
What?
Yeah.
Huh.
They started filming that in 1945, like that quickly after
they were
the
like,
war.
we got to do this. We got to do this.
We gotta strike while the iron is hot. Like, like a fair bits of, like, small bits of, like I said, the bit where Padme glomps Clovis, that's straight from that film.
Yeah.
A fair few other thingies. The jealousy between the lady's handler and the guy that she's trying to actually get the information out of. Yeah, they were just going for it, I suppose. Yeah, that gave it a bit more of that noir-y feel, maybe.
Yeah, that's quite fun. I didn't realize how close it was.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, you have when you boil it down and you put in Star Wars, it makes it very hard to see.
Yeah, well, I mean, I can imagine George Lucas would be like, I want to do an episode like with the Hitchcock movie.
That's just a thing he does. Yeah,
yeah, he does that. Like,
that's what Indiana Jones is. That's what Star Wars is.
Yeah.
That's why Episode 2 is sort of a noir detective movie. Because he wanted to cast his mind even further back than the 40s. It just makes it pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. And I guess that's why Maul Shadowlord is Batman.
I guess. Yeah.
I guess in this case, Maul would be Joker.
But then who is Batman?
Master Daki.
He's pretty cool.
He did the, like, disappearing act and stuff like that. He had, like, a Batman Gordon relationship with Lawson.
Is he like Batman, like in after he got his back broken? And
yes, except he gets what did he get, kicked in the chest or something?
Yeah, something like that. And he's like, oh! I thought he's gonna die, but
and he did, but much later.
Much later.
I'm in the complete agreeance with you. Like, he survived way longer than I expected.
Yeah.
Good brownie points for Maul Shadowlord for subverting my expectations.
Speaking of subversion, no deaths in this episode, no explosions, no blaster shots, no lightsabers.
What are we even doing here? That was the most boring stuff of all time.
No clones.
No clones, barely any wars.
Yeah.
I mean, we're going to get enough of it in the next 4 episodes. Well, 2 episodes.
2 episodes and then worms.
Talking about freaking Wayland-Yutani and Alien references.
Yeah.
I feel like production meeting on air, but I feel like we will have to split that apart because otherwise we'll be there forever.
They're unrelated. Well, they are related.
They're related, but they're completely different vibes.
It has to be split between the war and then the worms.
The horror.
The war and the worms.
Ooh, that's a good title.
Nice.
We can call the next episode that, I guess. It would be weird for this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's very Lord of the Rings in a way.
Yeah.
How the real war is the friends you met along the way.
The little worm friends.
Yeah, and you can never return home because there's a worm in your brain. If you're a clone.
Yeah.
They have more than worms in their brains.
Like RFK Jr.
Do you reckon that RFK Jr. has a Geonosian queen baby? I would not be surprised at that anymore.
Holy shit. All the Kennedys are fucking cursed, so...
Yeah,
either they've got a worm in their brain or a fucking bullet in their brain, you know?
It's real House of Usher situation.
Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a different Usher.
I did find it quite funny that Pogo the Lesser was just there. Like, why was he on Cato Nemoidia?
That's a good question. Like, did he give them physically the plans? But surely not, because
It's Rush Clovis's card.
was it just as like connective tissue between this and the next episodes where, spoiler alert, we go to Geonosia.
Because
Geonosis.
Geonosia, yeah. My idea was that so Rush Clovis is financing the production of the factory. The factory is going to be built on Geonosis. Poggle the Lesser isn't under any like illusions. Like he is part of the CIS. Like he is a separatist. But Lot Dodd is still like, I'm actually neutral. I'm in the Republic still. So he's got like an excuse, plausible deniability. But then like Lot Dodd, what was it? He signed over all of his assets, like all of his holdings to the banking clan in order to finance the production of the factory. So
They're going all
it's just like a big three-way agreement going on.
How cool.
I don't know.
Sorry, I don't know where to go from that.
Yeah.
I can't.
Well, I
it's
mean,
a good episode. Like I got nothing to complain about.
No,
here.
yeah. It's nice.
It's nice.
It's nice. I did find it funny as well. I wanted to say about them hijacking a random Senate pod earlier on to have their argument.
Very lucky that there wasn't like an automatic microphone that turned on.
Yeah, that would be quite. I imagine Jar Jar would do that.
Yeah, and they're like in the most like easy to find place. Like literally, anyone can look and they're like, "Why are the Senator and the Jedi having such a heated conversation over there?"
It's not like they fucked on it. They just talked. No one's gonna be like, "Why are they talking?"
But like, no other Senator has an embedded Jedi like this, do they?
Well, I mean, Obi-Wan did raise an eyebrow because
I loved that bit.
Yeah, because of Anakin being a bit too invested in Padme's personal life.
Why did she never tell me she was close with someone?
Yeah, fucking hell.
Do you reckon they held hands prior to the episode? Because all they did that they used to be close.
Yeah.
All they said was that they used to be close.
If even Mace Windu and Yoda knew, though, even they knew. But the thing is, it's interesting that they. So the way it's written, you could say that the relationship wasn't that serious, but the way it's voice acted makes it seem like Mace Windu and Yoda are only saying it that way. It's like they were close with each other, they knew each other because they don't want to make Anakin jealous, essentially. So I feel like they do know in some way.
Do they know?
Do they know? Does he know?
Does he know? I mean, I can't. I don't think they do, though. Is the thing.
Obi-Wan definitely.
Obi-Wan
knows.
has to. Like
Yeah.
It's only like quote unquote a reveal in season 7, but he had to this whole time.
Yeah.
And like, if anything, C-3PO probably blabbed about the freaking coat on Padme's ship, Spunkstone.
Yeah. There's a bit in Yoda Dark Rendezvous when Obi-Wan covers for Anakin because to Mace Windu, because Anakin is like, "Oh, I want to get back to Coruscant to meet with Padme. Like we've got a date planned." Well, he accidentally says that out loud or whatever. And then later on, Mace Windu is like, "You're gonna go to this mission," and Anakin's like, "No, I'm supposed to be meeting ... And then Obi-Wan's like, "Some friends." No, not some younglings. Anakin was going to show off some moves. And then Mace Windu was like, "You can be prideful at a later point, Skywalker." Which is quite funny.
Happy Pride, by the way.
Yeah, happy Pride.
Now I have to finish editing this before June ends.
There's no LGBTQ plus representation in this episode, to my knowledge.
To our knowledge, anyway. For all we know, Rush Clovis could be a transman.
Could be.
I don't know why I said it like that.
Yeah, you said it like a species.
Like a Trandoshan.
Yeah, Trandoshan.
A Transdoshan.
Could be. Is
Yeah.
Vosk a Transdoshan? Maybe.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Is Dengar covered in toilet paper because he's hiding his top surgery scars that he has on his head for some
On his
reason?
face?
Why not?
Yeah.
Maybe they sort of misunderstood what top surgery means.
Like on top of your face?
Yeah, we take just a little bit off the top, yeah.
Oh my god.
That's how the decraniated were
Oh, wow.
created.
You think that the decrane... You think Dr. Everzan gave top surgery?
Of a sort.
Oh my god, those poor people. Oh no.
You didn't say which.
Oh no. Speaking of Rush Clovis's top and
His face,
his
markings?
face, his forehead.
He's got them yellow squares.
He's got them yellow squares on his forehead. That's prime forehead texture
Squarespace.
action. So, what the hell is the deal with that? That's not something that moons have. That's not something that we. The only people that have that is like the Pantorans.
And Quinlan Voss's people.
Yeah, but that's a yellow line.
I feel like it's different person to person, but yeah, it's not. I guess he was just being extra.
I think in Legends, that yellow line that Quinlan Voss has is actually just like what the species has.
It's cultural. It's not like a skin thing.
So they're not born with it.
No, it's a marking.
Okay.
Because it changes.
It changes.
Yeah, it's like a status thing.
Oh.
Granted, I read this about 15 years ago, so I
Yeah.
could be mistaken.
So there's not going to be like species that are born with weird tattoos on their
You say
face.
weird. I think it looks cool.
No, I mean like someone could have like a really inappropriate tattoo, but like actually I was born.
That they could have like a Charles Manson type tattoo. You mean just by complete accident?
I'm sorry, I was born this way. Maybe.
Maybe it's Star Wars. It's a big old galaxy. If it can have gooks in there, surely it can have the other thing too.
Yeah.
It has the words "Wawa Wiwa" across his forehead.
Oh my god.
And damaged right underneath.
Jesus Christ.
Uh,
So a lot of people apparently, I know, sorry, I'm just segueing to things, but I just wanted to say a lot of people apparently thought Rush Clovis died after this episode when it came out.
he isn't seen for another 5 years.
Yeah. I don't really remember what happens to him.
I don't know that we might be told later, but he's not in a not position of power, right? Because he's back on Scipio.
Yeah, I have a vague recollection of him saying, like, I was groveling to the banking clan. So I was on my hands and knees for them.
I mean, potentially, but he's not, like, thrown in jail for the rest of the war or anything.
No, he probably would have been after the other arc, and he probably should have been after this. Like, what the hell? He literally pulled a gun on Lot Dodd.
But it was out of love, question mark?
No, but I mean, from Lot Dodd's perspective, like, why the fuck? Why would he let him just carry on?
Maybe... I don't know, like, worse things should have happened. Like, they should have found him, like, our favorite Sancho Diaz. I do not remember how they found it, but just, like, crazy in a cave or something.
That wasn't Cypher Diaz.
Wasn't it?
No, that was another guy.
But, like, he like, spoke about him at least, right?
He knew Cypher Diaz.
Was it...
That whole episode was needlessly complicated. Like, it got quite like weird, and I don't know why they had to go the way it did, but I respect it.
That's again why Clone Wars is good.
Yeah,
it goes places and often it loses its way, but it's rarely uninteresting.
Yeah, no, I say that this maintained my interest.
Yeah, I give this one 7 thumbs out of 7.
7 thumbs.
7 out of 8.
Whoa.
7 out of 9. 7 of 9.
7 of 9.
Different show. That's Stargate.
Is it?
No, it's Star Trek.
I was like, wait a second.
Voyager, I think.
Yeah, it's the yeah.
She's a Borg, I think.
I don't really understand how she's a Borg. I don't really watch Star Trek, so I don't really understand.
I think it's time then.
It's time. Oh my god.
Let's move on to our what's an award we haven't done yet? Our was it Excellence of Education? What is it?
What?
What is it that was just announced in Blass?
Oh, I didn't read that. I never read
Academic
Blast.
Excellence winning segment.
Segment.
Oh, I was trying really hard not to say that.
Oh gosh.
Our favorite segment, the light side.
The dark side.
And the one in the middle, the Bendu. Freddy, my dear friend.
Oh, it's my go first.
Do you still not have one?
Well,
neither have I.
What is my light side? Well, I think I'll go with this. I quite liked the whole bickering between Anakin and Padme earlier on in the episode.
Interesting.
I don't know why. I found it very funny. Like, I literally wrote, lol, he can, after this bit. Because it was when Padme says, don't think you can read my mind. I'm like, he literally can.
Ish.
He can sense...
He can sense some
He
things.
can sense some things.
But, yeah.
Yeah. I found it quite fun. And I also found it fun that... I'm saying fun a lot. Oh my god.
We had fun with it.
I liked how Padme only did all of this and became the Senate spy. Out of spite. I just found that really funny.
Spite. Yeah. It's, again, a little childish, but ultimately... There is a place for that in this show, so fair enough.
Yeah, so I liked it. So that's my light side. A very simple one. And what, pray tell, was your light side?
My light side, I guess that might be more of a light side for Clone Wars than this episode specifically. I do not care about keeping it to this episode. Like, my favorite cutscene from episode 2 is episode 3. Whatever. Let me just try again. Reset. I'm gonna make a cut.
I was gonna say, are you sure if this is the cut? Are you sure yours isn't the
shoulder? Padme's shoulders?
Yes, the deleted scene.
Oh, I guess I'm not cutting this anymore.
No. I mean, I was whispering.
I mean, I do like the fact that the deleted scene that's listed and is put in on the Blu-ray is Padme glances over her shoulder.
Yeah.
That's so unnecessary that I can't but love it. It's like the rumps leg of deleted scenes.
Did you watch it?
No, I ran out of time.
I don't think
I
it's
don't
available.
know where it is.
I don't think it's available. I think like
it will be in the episode when I rewatch it in Blu-ray.
Yeah, I don't have the Blu-ray, so I don't have access to Padme's shoulder.
I have it in spirit.
Padme's shoulder or the deleted scene?
The deleted scene.
How can it be a scene?
I don't know. It's a place between two cuts. How else do you describe a scene?
But like, what could she possibly be doing with her shoulder? Who is she glancing at?
Maybe she glances over her shoulder and there's wistful music while she looks at like both Clovis and Anakin and is like deciding. Her Sophie's choice, if you will.
Have you seen the size of her bed?
No.
No, like in on Kate and Nemoidia?
No.
Did you know this? It had like 6 pillows.
One for each robot.
Yeah, we didn't see the male sex bots that just have massive like.
That's for C-3PO's trading cards only.
You just hear it dragging along the floor behind them.
I don't like that.
C-3PO, no.
No, what I did actually like is, we've been away for too long. We've been slumming it, Freddy.
What, rum slum?
We've been rum slumming it with some things that are better made, some things that are worse made, some things that are comics, so also worse made. Nothing has the amount of little cool, neat things than
Yeah.
Clone Wars does. The warm sushi,
I can't go.
the paintings,
Yeah.
the fact that it's a Hitchcock movie, the freaking Rush Clovis's tiny little water pistol.
Yeah.
There are so many neat little details that I could go on for maybe one more. And, like, Bad Batch didn't really have that.
No, so it's kind of absent, really, that kind
Yeah.
of behind-the-scenes thing.
Maul is, like, too polished. Rebels, probably
Rebels does
not.
have things like that.
Maybe. It's been a while since I revisited it.
I
but,
love
like,
Rebels so much.
Rebels is peak. But, like, freaking live-action stuff... They put in some things, but what ends up happening is Din Djarin says, "Do you wanna wanga?"
Did he say that?
Yes! When he first approaches Rota.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Like, I don't even know what that means, but, like...
Do
What the
you
hell?
want my wanga? You want a wanga?
Yeah, it's like that, or when freaking... not Tom Clancy, what's the Hatman's name? Dave Filoni.
Tom Clancy.
When Dave
he also
Filoni
had
is
that.
like, should Din Djarin say McClunky right over here? Like, you know, they put in their little nerdy bits, but it never works the same way.
They didn't have him say McClunky.
No, but they had Bib Fortuna say it in that season.
I still commit with the McClunky. Have more people say it. McClunky.
I think Mace Windu should say the McClunky word.
Well, after he gets his hand chopped off, he's like, "What is McClunky?" Like instead of the Nani, it's like McClunky.
From what I understand, it means prepare to die.
Ah,
Or something like that.
gotcha.
It's
Why was Bib Fortuna saying McClunky?
because it didn't make sense, I think.
Oh, okay. Because
He said it when he sent someone to investigate a noise that turned out to be Boba Fett.
Boba Fett.
That's how he says it.
Oh,
That's how what's his face? Aquaman's dad says it.
I don't remember that.
What's his face?
Tamara Morrison.
Yeah.
He says Boba.
In one
I
scene
thought he says Boba.
I'm pretty sure he says Boba Fett.
I love him.
He's good. The tragedy... Is it a tragedy? Where they kidnapped Grogu?
Yeah.
That's such a goated episode for the action at the very least.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. That's Robert Rodriguez.
That's where balls became canon. Because Boba Fett balls is one of them stormtroopers.
Oh my god. And the only surviving thing of the Razor Crest is its ball.
Yes! What ended up happening with that?
I think they just
It
they forgot about it. I thought there was going to be a bit in the Mandalorian and Grogu movie when Grogu immediately unscrews the ball.
I was waiting for that too.
And, yeah, they just didn't do it. I was like, wow, you can't even fan service. I thought this was the fan service movie. But yeah.
No. Oh well, that film, I mean, it's just so disappointing.
Yeah.
Speaking of disappointing things.
Yeah, the Quactor calling the thingy slimy. I can't remember what it was. That's what Boba Fett says.
Fair enough. I don't remember that bit. But what disappoints me more is that you haven't thought of your dark side yet.
Well, I think I'm going to have to say from my dark side. If I have to pick a dark side, I will say...
You're contractually obligated to.
Maybe the voice actor for Rush Clovis just sounded so disingenuous most of the time. It sounded very hammy.
Yeah, he sounded the least normal.
Yeah.
Like he was doing a character.
Yeah.
But I guess he was trying to rizz up Padme.
Maybe.
I don't know that... I don't think it was on purpose. I will say that.
But we can rework it
can...
Rush Clovis was just... yeah.
He was look-smaxing. Maybe that was the
about
whole
to
thing about the yellow things on his head.
Yeah, that was his version of slamming a hammer against his jaw is slamming a yellow paintbrush against his forehead.
He's a big fan of Andrew Tato Nemoidia.
Andrew Tato Nemoidia. Holy shit.
We are not making that the title.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Some of Lot Dodd's expressions were really he pulled a lot of the Chad faces. Like, did you notice that? Like when Lot Dodd says, what was it? We'll see. We'll see you at dinner. He like goes, and does that weird little Chad grin. So it's like, yeah.
Is Chad Grin a character in the Throne trilogy?
Chad. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
I don't remember. There's Chad, the planet. That's where...
Like the country.
Yeah. There's 2 planets called Chad. One where the Chadrafans are from. And the other one is where the woman that Luke has cybersex with is from.
I don't like this. I don't like any of this.
Callista Ming.
The Arcadian Jedi?
She's not Arcadian.
Arcadian?
No. She's
she's like related to them somehow, right?
No, they're called something else. But yeah, she was from the planet Chad. I don't think she was a Chad. I thought she was like lame. Lame as frick, if I'm honest.
Not as lame as Luke in that story from what you've been telling me.
He does have like big incel vibes, not going to lie, because he's moping around like, I'm never gonna get a girlfriend. I'm gonna be like alone until he like falls in love with the computer.
He would have been such good friends with Rush Clovis.
Whoa.
Imagine like if Rush Clovis survived his fall, or if he didn't fall, and he got to hang out with his almost son.
His almost son. My boy.
Yeah. Like that would have been... I'm imagining him as like super pot-bellied and balding, being like, I could have been Vader if she only picked me.
Almost Vader.
Oh, let me tell you, this is why I hate all women. This is why we need to eradicate all alien species in the galaxy. Yeah, he's now that, what are they called? The Ultima Thule? What are they called?
The Pius Dea.
The Pius Dea.
Oh my god.
He could be back.
He could be.
He could team up with the other guy who fell from a really high place, Mace Windu.
Whoa. Oh my god. Both because of Anakin's actions.
So true.
Oh my god, it's like the clasping hands, but it's like the...
But we've already had like a team of people who were hurt by Vader teaming up to try to take him down. In, I think, the Greg Pak Vader comic.
Yeah, but how many people read that?
I did.
Okay.
Enough to not have it be cancelled yet.
Yeah, that's
back
true.
then.
I'm almost Vader. I can't get over that. It's so funny.
I mean, if I had the chance to kill the Prime Minister, the Prime Minister, what's his face, the High Chancellor, I would have teabagged him so badly. I wouldn't even have to lose my legs or penis.
Whoa.
I would be the king and Padme would be in my bed every night and day. I would get laid so much.
I mean, that was what his intention was this entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Because he was like, he's going to be even better than old times Padme. Yeah, he was really, yeah. He's a bit too...
He's a rough guy.
Yeah.
He's a chud and he's an incel and he deserves to have been pushed into down a cliff by Anakin.
Yeah.
The least problematic man in the universe.
Who also has I forgot what I was going to say.
He's got his problems.
He's got his issues. He's got his relationship problems, but Padme's just oblivious to them. Meanwhile, Rush Clovis, he was just a bit too much of a... Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Said that word too many times.
It's funny considering you you had never heard it before until I said it in Maul Shadow Lord.
No, I have.
Oh,
When my ex called herself a chud,
bruh.
and then was viciously told off for using 4chan slang.
To be fair, that's Rush Clovis vibes.
Yeah, like, we're not the ones bringing this energy here.
Yeah.
No, we are... Yes?
No, huh?
Go on.
I was going to Rush Clovis! Bring
Damn
in this
you.
energy.
Anyway, speaking of things we hate.
Yeah, I've already said the things I hate.
Mhm.
That was Rush Clovis's voice actor, I guess. It just didn't really mesh with me. I do think it's better later on in season 6.
In his one other appearance.
That's a 4-parter.
But I don't think he's in all 4 episodes.
No, I don't think he is.
The freaking rise of Rush Clovis.
It's so fucking funny. It should have been me! I can imagine him as like being an absolute poser. Like he thinks he is the main character, but meanwhile he's just a banker. It's like, who the fuck cares?
He's literally one of those guys.
Yeah.
I hate him so... Like, I didn't even hate him until now, but now I'm
No,
like...
he is! He's like...
In retrospect, I thought he was just pathetic, but now he's double pathetic.
Yeah, he thinks he managed to charm Padme instantly. Meanwhile, he was the one pining over her for years.
Mm-hmm.
He thinks that he has Lot Dodd, like... between his fingers or whatever,
wrapped around his
finger because like he sold his holdings to the banking clan. Like Lot Dodd doesn't give a shit. Like he's got an army.
He's got so many guys that look like skeletons.
Yeah.
Ish.
Yeah, exactly. Like Rush Clovis, get a grip.
Get a grip.
Speaking of grips, what's your dark side?
What's my gripe?
Yeah.
I'm really scraping the bottom of the barrel here.
Yeah, it was a good episode.
I got nothing, man.
Yeah.
Like, sure, the animation was less polished.
It's not that bad, though.
It's not that bad. Like, it was... The hijinks I thought I would hate, but I didn't.
Yeah, it's kind of fun.
Like, what is there? I don't know. I just genuinely do not know.
It was a solid episode. It's quite difficult to like figure.
I guess my biggest gripe would be the jealousy and antics, because even though it wasn't that bad, like
that was, yeah.
I didn't. It was the part that I didn't love, but that's about as far as it got. That's a bit lame, sure, but like, no, you know what? I don't like Padme's first dress.
Yeah, no, that was a weird one.
It doesn't look like real clothes. She looks way too thin.
Yeah.
I don't love when people glorify ultra thin people.
I do think it was unintentional in terms of the art style.
I'm sure that they don't intentionally make people look anorexic, but they didn't have to make her look like that. Yeah. Like, I feel like, I don't know, yeah, like, her waist was about the width of her arms.
Oh, really weird.
Just don't do that, guys.
Yeah, that's Clone Wars-isms, isn't it?
That's just cartoons, unfortunately.
Freaking cartoons.
Where are your organs?
Yeah.
That's my dark side of the entertainment industry.
Whoa!
Burn it all down!
Yeah, and it can all be rooted to Senate Spy. Everything wrong with modern Hollywood.
Senate Spy is the spunk stone of Hollywood.
Whoa!
I mean, Hitchcock maybe is the spunk stone of Hollywood, but probably not.
Well, Hitchcock, spunk stone.
Speaking of Hitchcock movies who are usually black and white and grey,
what's
your grey thing, aka your one in the middle?
The Bendu. My one in the middle, the Bendu, just something I noticed. And it's that, and not something I noticed, a lot of people noticed it. Mm-hmm. And it's the fact that Anakin uses clicks in reference to time
instead
of distance.
Yes.
Which is quite funny and also weird. And also,
Do you reckon it's like a play on Han Solo using parsecs to denote time?
I reckon they just didn't think of it at the time. But it helps that in the subtitles, clicks for time is spelt with a C, whereas clicks for distance is sometimes spelt with a K. Sometimes, not all the time.
And it's like short for kilometer, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Which
And
they shouldn't be using, but whatever.
yeah, but they literally used clicks in the previous episode, apparently. I don't remember. That was 4 years ago.
Nobody's nerfed.
Yeah. But yeah, so use of clicks. I thought that was a bit funny. Bit of a Han Solo reference, maybe.
Bit of a Adam Sandler reference. Click the movie.
Oh,
where he gets the magic
movie, yeah.
remote control.
Yeah, I wouldn't skip through this episode.
I wouldn't either. Put this on your list of best episodes of season 2. Top 20, easily.
Yeah. Top 20. And speaking of things that are, such as this being in our top 20, what is your one in the middle, the Bendu of this episode?
Rush Clovis's voice actor. The entire time I was like, it's really cool that Matt Mercer got his fingers into the Star Wars spy in this episode. Not him at all. It's not Matt Mercer, even though he sounds exactly like him.
You thought it was Matt Mercer?
The entire time.
Oh, who is it?
It's some guy with 3 names. Not Aaron Taylor Johnson, not Kevin J. Anderson.
Robin Atkin Downs.
Yes.
Who has he voiced?
He's decently all over the place. He's the medic.
The medic?
From Team Fortress 2.
No fucking way! What the hell?
He's in a lot of stuff, but he's probably the best known for medic.
I think he's a prolific voice actor.
Yeah, he's all over things.
Jesus Christ. He's in this this role called additional voices. He does that a lot.
Yeah, he's everything. He's voice in the World of Warcraft Midnight.
He voices Cham Syndulla?
No way!
What the fuck? How can he go from Cham Syndulla to Chud Nice Guy Rush Clovis?
How did he go from that to Gunch in Stugo?
Whoa.
That's almost the planet that Obi-Wan is from.
He's the bulldog in Legends of Tomorrow, apparently.
He's additional voice in Skeleton Crew.
Whoa. He is... we can't keep doing this for this random guy, no offense there.
He's Doctor Strange, aka Doctor Strange in Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man.
Oh, I was about to say he did not play Doctor Strange. But I can't believe he played Cham Syndulla. That's pretty crazy.
Yes.
Yeah, so wait, how is that your one in the middle of the Bendu? That it wasn't Matt Mercer?
Because this segment can be anything, I don't know.
I guess, yeah.
It's just something I wanted to bring up.
That you thought it was Matt Mercer?
That he sounds exactly like Matt Mercer.
Is that what he sounds like?
Yeah, he sounds exactly like Rush Clovis.
Does he sound like... Even when he's how it's all performative?
I mean, when he's DMing, yes.
What do you reckon Rush Clovis's DMs were? Do you reckon he was just DMing?
No,
Padme the whole...
dungeon mastering.
I'm talking about his DMs, to Padme. Do you reckon he kept going?
Oh, that she blocked him, but he doesn't know.
Padme said that he did not take it well.
Mm.
That she broke things off to focus on her career, which
Mm-hmm.
is very funny. Especially the fact that he named his password after her. Yeah. I can't get over it. It actually is really funny.
This man sucks so badly.
This guy's such a loser.
Listen, I'm not saying that Padme isn't great.
Yeah.
But, come on, man. Was there any indication of when they had their past together?
Well, originally it was going to be Paolo from the that Padme mentions, was her first love when she was 14. But then they decided we're not going to have it be Padme's love interest when she was a child, it will be more impactful, more drama if it's her love interest when she's an adult. So it could
Not
be
a lot of time there.
um
She's what, 7 years older than Anakin?
she was 14. No, she's 14 in Phantom Menace.
So like
So
5.
that's 10 years later. So if it's when she was an adult, so then you've got 6 years, between 6 years that she like could have been with Rush Clovis. And as far as I know, it wasn't covered in that canon book that's set in between episode 1 and 2 that focused on Padme.
I don't think that the handmaiden that's in the Vader comic ever mentions him.
Really? She never mentions Rush Clovis?
No. And she
Like,
probably
Rush
had to
Clovis-
go on dates with him when Padme was like,
How do you reckon Rush
no, wait,
Clovis...
that was in her Queen era. They couldn't have
you-
done it.
I-
No, it wasn't.
No,
Corday
she
was still
always
there
had
in
to-
episode
Do
2.
you reckon Padme just sent her handmaidens off to date Rush Clovis? It's like, I can't be bothered with this prick.
At least on the last date before they broke up, I think.
Oh my god, that's so funny. It is like Click, skipping through the dates by making Corday do it.
Scipioing.
Oh my god!
Oh, Skako Minor was actually the planet that was meant for... That was the other thing, the other concept for Cato Nemoidia. Or at least the
Yeah.
the planet that was the Techno Union's homeworld. I don't
Yeah.
think it had that name yet. I think it was still called Seleucami. But then they changed all of that.
Yeah.
For the better, maybe.
The better, maybe.
I don't have very strong feelings about Skako Minor or Seleucami.
I do have strong feelings about Skako Minor not being the home planet of the Skakoans. It is Skako. Skako Minor is just a smaller planet in the same system, or Skako's moon. That's my hot take. And no, like, I can't believe Canon and Wikipedia have made it so Skako Minor is the home planet of the Skakoans.
Unacceptable.
Unacceptable. But I do love the idea that Corday just went on at least one of those dates. It's just so funny. That's so funny. He's in love with Keira Knightley the whole time.
Ooh.
Not with Natalie Portman.
Let's not go into like a real objectifying note after we've clowned on Rush Clovis for so long.
No, I'm going to keep harping on Rush Clovis because it's fun.
It's fun, and he should get blown up on Alderaan.
Yeah. Wait a minute. We're on Alderaan.
Oh, wait. It hasn't blown up yet. Hey, you boy, what day is it?
It's the day the Death Star blows us up, sir.
Oh my god!
You may fire when ready.
You know what, I'm just gonna...
You're
Just
going
as
to
a
write
precaution.
it down. Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna write it down in my lungs.
You're like Saw Gerrera.
Sorry, I forgot how long 10 seconds is.
I don't think that was 10 seconds.
It was at least 5.
Okay.
That's fine.
That can be in the post bit.
What, me doing this with my hands?
You becoming Saw Gerrera.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I have... I guess I became Wat Tambor as well.
Whoa!
Whoa! Now I'm ready. I'll never be ready.